Hey, if you own a 2019 or 2020 Ford F-150 with four-wheel drive, you might have heard about the IWE system, or maybe you've noticed some strange noises or odd behavior from your truck, especially right after you start it up. Common symptoms include clicking, grinding, or clunking sounds coming from the front wheels, or a delay before the truck fully shifts into two-wheel drive after starting. Sometimes it feels like the front wheels are still engaged, even though you're not in four-wheel drive. Here's what's really happening. Ford released a special service message, number 49099, about the integrated wheel end, or IWE system. This system uses vacuum pressure to engage or disengage the front wheels from the drivetrain, letting you switch between two-wheel and four-wheel drive for better fuel economy and less wear. This isn't a recall, and it's not a full-blown technical service bulletin, but it does reference TSB 2307 if you want to dig deeper. So what's the deal? When you start your truck, the transfer case control module, the computer that manages your four-wheel drive system, doesn't immediately activate the vacuum solenoid that controls the IWEs. This delay is intentional. Because of this, your front wheels stay mechanically connected to the drivetrain for a short period after startup, even if you're in two-wheel drive. That's why you might hear those clicking or grinding noises. The system hasn't fully disengaged yet, and the gears are still meshing as you drive off. If the outside temperature is above freezing, this warm-up period lasts for about half a mile. If it's below freezing, it can last up to 2 miles. Ford designed the system this way on purpose. By keeping the front wheels engaged for a short time, the axles and related components warm up faster in cold weather, and the system has time to build up enough vacuum pressure to disengage the IWEs smoothly. This helps prevent early IWE failure, which can happen if the vacuum system tries to disengage the wheels before everything is properly warmed up, or before there's enough vacuum to do it reliably. Now, if you do end up needing a diagnosis or repair for the IWE system, here's what you can expect. The cost to diagnose an IWE issue at a dealership or repair shop typically ranges from $100 to $200, depending on your location. If parts need to be replaced, like the IWE actuators, vacuum lines, or solenoid, parts and labor together can run anywhere from $300 to $800 or more. The total cost really depends on what's wrong and where you're getting the work done, so always ask for a detailed estimate before approving repairs. Don't start chasing vacuum leaks or replacing parts just because you hear a click or grind right after startup. These noises are normal during the warm-up window. Wait for that warm-up period to pass. Let the truck drive the recommended distance, or let it idle for a few minutes. If you still have symptoms after the warm-up, let the engine idle for at least 5 minutes before checking for vacuum leaks or other issues. Remember, this isn't a defect. It's how the system is supposed to work to protect your truck's components and ensure long-term reliability. There's no automatic warranty fix unless something is actually broken after the warm-up period. If you found this helpful, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and drop your questions or experiences in the comments below. Thanks for watching.